My bad. My bad. So this wasn't recording the first time I came, so I'm gonna go ahead and record it again. Okay, so this video is gonna be about Minority Report, and I'm gonna tell you a brief explanation of what it's about. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's free right now on YouTube. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It gives you glimpses of what may happen in the future, believe it or not. And by the way, this storyline is based on 2054, and currently it's about to be 2026 in a day, so tomorrow pretty much. So yeah, Anderton works for a pre-crime, a special unit of the police department that arrests murderers before they have committed the actual crime. Pre-crime bases its work on the visions of three psychics, or precogs, whose prophecies or future events are never in error. When Anderton discovers that he has been identified as the future killer of a man he's never met, he is forced to become a fugitive. Because he's gonna... Oh, anyways. For his own colleagues, as he tries to uncover the mystery of the victims to B's identity. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you can go on to see the actual thing, but yeah. So basically, the detective responsible for arresting people before they commit the actual crime is now being framed. So now he's forced to go on the run, trying to prove his innocence. Like, whoa. I would never, I'm the detective here. I would never do this. And now, look, so he was doing his job innocently, right? He's thinking he's doing the right thing. He's thinking that these visions that these psychics are having are never in error. But in this case, they kind of were. He was being framed the whole time. So yeah, this is actually happening in real time. It might not be happening as the story unfolds in this, as the movie portrays it to, you know. I'm trying to say everything all fancy. Look, this is happening in real life, and it might not be, it's not in the exact way that Minority Report is showing it. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Your phone is studying what you like, and it's feeding you more content like that. So your phone knows who you are. A lot of times, better than you. Because it knows the things you're too scared to face. You get me? So it knows all that stuff. It knows your weaknesses, it knows all that stuff. But I can't. I'll get into it sometime in the future. But as of right now. Alright, so like I said, they're studying you, right? So past mistakes already come back to haunt you, right? I've done videos about this already. You gotta start coming clean to who you really are. Meditate. Face the uncomfortable truths about your reality. I know it's hard to meditate. I know it's hard to remain sober, completely sober, even from food. But in this day and age, it's mandatory. We cannot just be blindfolded by what's happening. Otherwise, they're going to get away with this. Because look, this is predicted to happen in 2054. And it's 2026. 2025. Tomorrow's 2026. And yeah, so it's predictive programming. They show it all in movies all the time. But people think it's just a movie. This could never happen. But you're seeing technology advance rapidly fast. So trust me, it's going to get to a point where they can do this. I'm under the belief that they already can. And in desperation, they'll probably frame someone trying to save everyone. And they don't even care how it looks at this point. Because I'm pretty sure some of these people who are telling the truth and trying to expose the truth already look crazy. So they're gonna... Evil, smart people know that the people trying to wake everyone up already look crazy, right? So they feed into that mindset. No, he looks crazy. Look, don't believe him. He's crazy. You know? Check this out. I'm going to tell you a real life event with me. I've made mistakes in my past where I got aggressive and lashed out. So they can possibly be using that against me. I got fired from 2 jobs. I don't want to make this about me, but you have to understand, you have to listen. I got fired from 2 jobs. One of them was for a reason that I can dispute, and one of them is for no reason at all. They just fired me. But they blame me for being hostile when I didn't even talk to anyone there. In these two jobs I got fired from, I was reporting corruption. You know, I had nothing to do with the corruption. But since I was reporting it, the people I was reporting it to might not have been on our side, or they were just too scared to help out because their jobs might have been put on the line. You know, don't help me out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, or else you'll get fired too. This goes on a different story, but look, I'm trying to tell you, people are already frameable. They can get away with a lot of things. Technology is already studying you. To get into your phone, you use your face. So it's watching you as you age. It can even predict how you're going to look later on in life. How you look when you were younger. So it just studies you. It studies your growth. It studies your moves. So people who study you can predict the moves you might want to make, will make, think about making. They can even set you up. They can literally set you up just by studying you. Okay, so look, he's susceptible. So in my case, they might look at me like as if I'm susceptible to being aggressive and lashing out again. But in none of the times I lashed out, it was my fault. I tried defending myself in all cases, right? But I just did it incorrectly. So yeah, that is a lash out still. I know you might not know my story, but yeah, I still count it as a lash out. Because I could have, now that I'm growing up, right? You learn as you grow up. You learn like what not to take serious, what to take serious. You know what I'm saying? So you mature. But yeah, just understand that, yeah, there are people who are, depending on who you are, they are people who study you. And if you're one of the truth seekers and people who are unfearfully speaking the truth, that certain people in certain parts of the government, in certain positions, in other words, if you're speaking against them and their business, even accidentally, they'll come after you. They'll try and make you look crazy, discredit you, kill you, silence you in any way they can. You know? And yeah, it just gets ridiculous. But these guys are already doing this. I'm not going to play like dumb or innocent. I'm involved in this already. They've already done, and I don't mean to be egotistical, just if you were to look into my story or be in the position I'm in, which is impossible, you got to literally be in my shoes to really understand. But if you look into my story or ask me questions, I promise I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'll tell you what I did wrong. I'll tell you what they're doing wrong still. And it's so easily provable. But I don't have money, financial ability to put them on the spot. Everyone's too afraid. Everyone I've asked to help me out, even though it's so easy to win this case, they're just too afraid to join me. Because money's involved. Yeah, so look, if we don't start speaking up now, these guys are going to get away with anything. Like, you'll just be a farmer. And just because you're teaching others how to farm, the people who are trying to stay in business and sell you their products, they'll sabotage your garden. And if you're trying to report a crime, they'll make you look like you did it. Like I said, it's your phone is studying your face already, right? They can literally put your face on another person's body using technology and make you look like you're doing something that you're not supposed to. So it's important right now to come clean with yourself. Just acknowledge all of your wrongdoings. What weaknesses do you have? What strengths do you have? Who you are, be really grounded in who you are. Don't let anyone trick you into believing that you should not be who you're meant to be, who you want to be. Don't let anyone sabotage you. We got to be smart. We got to speak up now or forever hold your peace. Because, yeah, like I said, they can really set you up for anything. It's been done already. It's been done. So, yeah, God bless you guys. Look into this. There's a lot of gems in this. Look, it has like a lot of future things that's going to look like, what is that? This was made in 2002, by the way. And it's pretty much predicting, and it's based on the year 2056 or 2054, something like that.
From 1987.
2054, you can see it right there, look. Detective in the year 2054. And it was made in 2002. See, they have this technology already. They have this technology already. I was going to say, or they're working on it. They haven't stopped working on it. Even before 2002 when they created this movie. They have a basic understanding of how this technology will work, how it's going to improve. So this is old technology. They have technology we don't even know about. They give us phones once they're done using it. They give us hand-me-down technology. Like, look, here's my, meaning if you don't know what hand-me-down is, let me give you an example. I'm going to give this shirt that I'm wearing right now to my grandchildren. That's what they're giving us. You get me? Things that they're done using. They have things that I can't even explain. They can literally have clones. They have clones. I can go in on this too. They have seedless fruit. Trust me, they're scientists. They can do whatever they want. Seedless fruit. Seedless fruits, how did they come into existence? Man created that. You know, that didn't just appear, literally. How does something that's seedless exist? They can put your consciousness in another body. All right. I love you guys. Awesome.